Welcome to this video where we bring an old military spec Land Rover from the Penkridge area back up to Edinburgh to its new home. This vehicle, that belongs to one of my mates, has been undergoing restoration works at Madford Engineering. It is now finally ready to make its way to its new home in Scotland. The friendly people at Madford Engineering carry out many restorations of these types of vehicles and are known to stream on Twitch or post videos to YouTube. Our journey begins from the Madford Engineering garage with Ricky at the helm and myself as his support vehicle.
It'd be nothing without Mick. I mean, Mick put heart and soul into it. He's a miracle worker, bring it back for what it was.
First things first, grab some fuel before the gruelling motorway drive back to Scotland. Oh, it's tight. The top speed of this vehicle is roughly 60 miles an hour and generates some amount of noise in the cabin with the large tread off-road tyres and only 4 gears.
The tyres are off-road tyres. The road noise you get from them when you're up at 60 is deafening, so it's nice to have headphones on.
Noise cancelling headphones definitely make a massive difference.
It's funny, look how skinny the tyres are though. I mean, look at that Range Rover. The tyres are about double the width.
109-inch Land Rover, always wanted one. And drive it, you just end up with a massive smile on your face. Every time.
The drive's actually quite good. It is very bouncy. It does have lots of dead spots in the steering. It does have a death wobble when you get right up to 60. It can be quite free. But it drives straight. It tracks okay. They were never really built for long motorway drives, they were built for doing a lot of off-roading work.
I tell you what, his front right wheel looks the most depressed. As long as it's not going flat.
Holy.
Oh, I hit the same pothole.
The steering's really heavy.
After changing the tyre that was looking a little flat and was eventually finished off by the severe pothole, we headed to the next nearest services to check everything over and get straight back out on the road.
It's a Land Rover 109-inch Series 3. It's a 2.25 petrol. It doesn't have any power steering. It has had a couple of modifications. Driving it with everything original was nigh on impossible. So it's had a reduced size steering wheel. So it's went to a 15-inch steering wheel with a smaller boss on it, so it's kind of further away. I've also put seat rail risers on it, so you can actually get the seat further back. So it lifts the seat up by 1.5 inches. It lifts the seat up, but it allows me to put the seat 4 inches further back, so I can get in the bar and there's loads of space. I've had people that are amazed with the extra space that they've got in the legroom, just by putting those seat rail risers on. So that's 2 modifications. It does need more work. It's not as if it's a finished item. It will be a work in progress. There is loads of other things that need done yet. But honestly, it starts up every single time. It's great.
His passenger window slid open though. Passing the halfway point back up the road, we thought we were about to have a more serious issue. Oh. Yeah, we're stopping.
I've got a problem.
Yeah, we've seen the fire spitting out the exhaust.
I'll try and do it, but because it's right there and it's got that shroud on it, so if I could flick it over to the second tank, but the gauge isn't working for that.
Alright, okay.
I need to shut this window.
I seen it slid open, I was like, his passenger window's open.
Fucking Baltic, man, it's blowing a gale right through.
Fortunately, the only issue was the first of the 2 fuel tanks had emptied.
The fuel gauge was really intermittent. It was either full or empty, there was never an in-between.
So we switched to the second tank and continued into the evening.
Things I would maybe like, but I don't want to take away from the originality from it. Upgrade the brakes, because the drum brakes it doesn't exactly stop really well. You've got to get through the gears and really use the gears a lot more. You've got to really think when you're driving and kind of pre-plan, there's a junction coming, or be aware there's a car 50 metres up the road which maybe we're going to pull out.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking arsehole. Fucking line.
I honestly planted my foot so far through that brake pedal, it was almost a double foot, and I was like, oh, have we got to stop in time?
So we stopped to regroup, check the equipment and grab some more fuel before completing the final part of the journey.
See, if I was to make it an everyday car and use it every day, I would want power steering. That would just transform it completely. But yeah, it's great, it's fun to drive.
And here it is in all its glory.
My Land Rover was built in 1982, was put into service in February 1983. It's been with a field squadron with the Royal Engineers to start with, finished off at a signals regiment in the early 2000s. So it's had a good 20 years service within the army, and that's good going for that thing.
And you could have the opportunity to see Ricky and his Land Rover at such shows as Tanks, Trucks and Firepower, along with the Madford engineering crew and Rustenuts. That's all for this video, but thank you very much, and we'll see you around next time. Cheers.